Hey, welcome to Push the Button, and this is the lockdown. Today I'm going to be chatting to an absolute expert on technology. She even has her own podcast, Tech Talks, with Jessica Kelly from Newstalk. She's also currently producing with Pat Kenny, and we're going to see how she's getting on. But first, something happened during the recording of this, and I'm taking full responsibility because Jessica wouldn't have allowed this happen because she's a tech expert. Me, on the other hand, I only managed to record the audio from our Skype call. It's gonna be fine. So we'll pop a picture of Jessica right beside me, there, or there, or there, maybe in there, and we'll have a chat to her. Oh yeah, make sure you hit subscribe. Jessica Kelly, how are you?
Very well. How are you?
Yeah, all good considering with what's going on in this crazy world of ours. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's a bit unnerving. I've gone through, I think, a roller coaster over the last week or so. Initially, I was like, look, it'll all be okay. It'll be fine. Then I got really scared. And now I'm back to it's all going to be okay. We just need to cop on and do what we're being told, basically.
Yeah, it's scary when you see the hordes of people flocking to like the likes of Howth Pier and Phoenix Park and stuff, when everybody's been told to stay that, social distance apart, which is 2 meters, which is essentially the length of your bed if anybody doesn't know how to measure things in their head. But it's like we need to get people kind of away from each other, because the last thing we want is the entire country to go into like a policed lockdown, because, unfortunately the likes of China and Italy have had to do that. So it is a bit scary. But besides that, you've been doing some work from home, haven't you?
Yeah, so I started off initially working from home. Given the nature of my job, I can kind of work anywhere. Like, I'm a professional phone player. That's kind of what my job is.
Yeah.
So I can do that anywhere. I obviously have a show as well that I can edit from home. So initially it didn't impact me too much. But then, just given the way things are going in work, I've started going back into the office now. So I've kind of got half at home and then half in the office.
Okay. And what type of tech are you using at home to do all that from?
Well, and I'm such a spoiled brat, but I have my lovely little setup here that I'm so happy with. So I have a Microsoft Surface Pro 6.
Nice.
That's the latest version of the Pro, and I absolutely love it. The reason I go for that over any laptop is because it has the power of a high-end device, but with the portability of a laptop. So I can bring it in and out on the Lewis with me every day, and it's not heavy on my backpack. I have my external mouse. I don't know, can you see? I feel like a vlogger. So this is my external mouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the Arc Surface mouse. It's the one that you can kind of like crack in half.
Oh!
It's very nifty.
And how structurally safe is it? It's not going to fall apart by you doing that over and over again, is it?
No. So like it's I'll try and give you the white wall there. So it is. It like kind of snaps in place. Remember those things when we were kids that you could kind of crack onto your arm?
Yeah.
It's kind of like one of them, but it's a mouse.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I love an external mouse, because what I found on my first day working from home, actually, I was sitting on a kitchen chair and I was using the trackpad on my Surface keyboard, and my back and my body were in bits, because I was kind of like a hunchback of Notre Dame over the laptop. So I broke out my full work from home setup. So I have a big monitor, I have my external mouse, I have my Bluetooth keyboard, and I'm all just trying to make life easy for myself, because this is a weird time.
Yeah.
It's a stressy time, and I just want to try and get my stuff done without too much of a hassle.
And you do now have got to go back in and out of Newstalk at the moment because you're producing for Pat Kenny.
Yes.
So how do you find, like, how scary is it getting on a Lewis? Because you mentioned that before.
Yeah, it's weird because I was worried about it initially, right? And like the advice is that like we're doing a service by going in every day and having the Pat Kenny show on air. We're doing a service, and it's an important thing to do, that people can get trusted information, accurate information. So I am more than happy to go in. But just as a human, on the first day when I was on the Lewis and it was so quiet, it was this sort of eerie sense of, am I the only gobshite in Dublin out and about? There was an element of that. But what I really like is that people on the Lewis have been very respectful. Usually on morning transport, people are sitting on top of you and they're quite close. Everybody that I have seen anyway so far has not been sitting next to somebody. People are opting to stand rather than sit 2 by 2, which I think is very good.
Yeah.
I have been wearing gloves going in every day, and I know people think I'm probably bananas, but I have been wearing like the little latex gloves, just because, you know, if you're touching off any of the poles or opening the doors, I just think better safe than sorry. You might look like a dope and you might get strange looks.
No, I don't think you're looking like a dope at all. Like, I think everybody's doing it. Like, I had to do a drop to my mom today, and I haven't seen my mum since all of this started off, and I didn't get to go and see her on Mother's Day or anything like that. I did obviously call her, but I literally had some daffodils from the garden, some rhubarb from the garden, some eggs from the hens, and Mother's Day cards from the kids as well. And I literally ran in, and I had my gloves on, and I dropped them at the window, waved at her, and she came out, and I stood at the end of the driveway. So, like, you know, am I being overcautious? I don't know. They do say that you got to keep that distance as well. But it was kind of upsetting as well that I couldn't, you know, go and give my mum a hug and stuff like that. But then on the way home, I had to go to the shop because the kids had eaten all the burger buns and we're having burgers for dinner. So I was like, I hate going into shops now because I'm just, because I was in the butcher's last week and it's one customer at a time in the butcher's, and this lad just came in and stood beside me, arms out like this. Oh, how are you doing? Ah, sure, this mad, one customer at a time. Sure, that's my. I'm like, get away! It's insane, you know?
Yeah, no, it is. It's so strange. Like, I find Mother's Day really upsetting because I live 5 minutes away from my mum. So I walked down yesterday with a gift. And like, I'm 31. In 31 years, I've never not spent Mother's Day with my mom.
Yeah.
And so going down yesterday, and I know it's just spoiled brat thing, but like going in yesterday and just leaving the present on the patio and texting her saying I left it outside, like, it's a weird thing and it's an unnatural thing.
Yeah.
But I think we are in this weird time where usually when stuff goes wrong, it's up to somebody else to fix it. You know, like when the snow is bad, it's like it's up to the people from the council to grit the road or whatever it is. We're the only ones who can do anything about this, and all we have to do is stay the Jesus hell home. Like, that's all it is.
I know.
So it's, I feel both powerless, but also like, I kind of wish that I could do more to try and help in some way, shape, or form. But there's nothing we can do, really. You know, it's a really weird time.
Well, I suppose with being on the radio with Newstalk and producing, and you're putting the messages out there and informing people, which is a good thing. But what I want to know is, Jessica Kelly, gadget expert, apart from gadgets and tech, I want to know, are you learning anything? Are you giving yourself any new skills, or what are you doing to pass the time when you're at home?
Do you actually want to know without laughing?
Yeah.
Like, no word of a lie, I'm knitting.
Yes, amazing. That's brilliant. Knitting's cool.
Well, you were setting up there now. It's, I found, and again, this is genuinely, over the last few days, I'm sick of being on my phone because everywhere you look, it's just people giving out.
Yeah.
And I don't really have the attention span to sit down and watch anything. So I wanted to be like productive. And because I'm renting, I can't paint the house or redo the house. All I can do is knit. So I'm here knitting away, and I've done one big blue line, and now
show us. What are you knitting?
I don't know yet. It keeps changing. Initially, I was like, I'm going to do like a big blanket, but then my hands got tired. So I was like, I might just make like a Barbie blanket or something.
That's brilliant. You should try crochet as well. Now, you'll have to venture out and get a crochet hook. But yeah, no, knitting is brilliant. Do you know what I've been learning to do? And I hadn't really got a choice. So I live with my father-in-law as well. And because we live on a farm and there's a lot of stuff to be done around, and we're not farmers, but you know, we've put down extra vegetable beds. We put down 12 extra veg beds, so we're going to be planting some extra potatoes and veg. But also, I never knew how to put up a fence before, and we had to fence it off so there's no deer or cattle and there's no rabbits running through. So to put fences down, and because there's cattle in the field next door, you have to put a double fence up with barbed wire. And let me tell you this. Respect barbed wire, or else it won't respect you back, because that stuff bounces back and it's damn sharp. But you know, I've learned a skill. I know how to put up a fence now and deal with barbed wire, which is fantastic.
Your headline from this time is that barbed wire hurts. That's what you've learned, is it?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Listen, Jess, I hope you and your family and everybody's going to be safe, and keep doing what you're doing. We absolutely love you. And we'll put all your links below on how people can catch up on what you're doing as well. And top form, thanks for having a chat to us.
Thanks, Stephen. Stay safe.
Thank you so much to Jessica for coming on the lockdown on pushthebutton.ie. We've more videos to come with some good guests. If you want to find out more, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. It's down there and you'll automatically get an update saying, hey, there's a new video from Push the Button on YouTube. Share it with your friends, and if you think you'd like to come on one of our lockdown videos, send us an email, ptbshow@gmail.com, or see pushthebutton.ie and hit up the contact form. We'll chat to you next time.